South.
The theme of the next session is better education, and our first speaker on the issue is from Dublin South, a person who topped the poll in the 2004 local elections. A very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for Councillor Aidan Culhane.
Delegates, I want to use my few minutes to talk about special educational needs. In this party, we believe that schools are for everyone. And we also believe that everyone should have an equal chance of success in life, but they don't. And children with special educational needs should be part of the mainstream in any education system, but they aren't. We're still leaving children behind. Only half of our pupils have direct access to an educational psychologist. The rest wait months for their needs to be assessed, but they need that assessment so they can get the learning supports. And so long delays are holding children back for anything up to a whole school year. I have a long list of figures and statistics here, but the long and the short of it is that it's frightening how often people raise this issue with me, and it's frightening to see the despair of parents who can't get the treatment for children with conditions like dyspraxia and ADHD. We often talk about the health service and the health system and all the things that are wrong with them. But for the parents of children with special needs in education, it's not just a system or a service. It's their child. It's their child who's being held back. It's their child who's being denied an opportunity to succeed. They know that their child's condition can be resolved almost exclusively and completely with the proper treatment. And they know the best chance of success is early intervention, but they're told they have to wait months to even get an assessment. So what you're left with is parents in despair because they can't get the treatment for their child, a child who can't learn in the way they should, a teacher frustrated who's trying to deal with a large class, including children with special needs, and a class of children who may not be able to progress in the way they should because one or two children don't have resources to learn with the rest. Surely, in this day and age, we can do better than this. Surely we can provide an education for our children that's supportive of all kinds of talents, intelligences and personalities, and that allows all children to realise their full potential. But let's not just get into a slagging match with the government and talk about the failures of the past and the mistakes of the present. Let's just say, positively and clearly, this is a priority for the Labour Party, and in government this is what Labour will do to resolve it. We will fully resource the National Educational Psychologist system so that it employs 400 professional state psychologists by the end of our first term in government. This will ensure that special needs are identified quickly. It will also mean that every school in the country will have access to a psychologist who can work with teachers, parents and learning support staff to create an environment that's supportive of children with special needs and which does not isolate them from their classmates. At the moment, only 127 educational psychologists are employed by the state to serve 800,000 pupils. Thousands of learning support staff have been added to the payroll in recent years, but without a corresponding increase in either special needs training or professional educational psychologists to support their work. Under Labour delegates, we can provide the best education system that our children and all our children deserve. We have the solutions. We can be positive. Let's go out there and make that message clear. Thank you very much.